بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين واللعنة الدائمة الأبدية على أعدائهم أجمعين إلى قيام يوم الدين. Assalamu alaikum, my beloved ones, wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And we were trying to discuss the characteristics of Marifat, the manifestation of Marifat. Then from that to gauge the level of Marifat. So to know how much Marifat I have for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and for the Waliullah, the authority after the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we need to know how much love we have. One of the signs was love. So one of the signs was love. So we were discussing about the love. And the love is inclination. How much inclination we have for the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our heart, our nafs, how much inclines it is towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So to know, let's compare. Someone falls in love with a woman. Now we said falling in love with a woman could be one of the two reasons. One, the lust. She's so beautiful, blondie, shlondie, yellow hair, silky hair, whatsoever, face painted like those paintings in the museums, like makeup, shake up, whatever. Nowadays, they inflate their lips the way, like in Urdu, we call it dhoot lagta hai. So I don't know why they change their creation of Allah subhanahu. They think that they look beautiful, but they look ugly when their lips are so thick and I don't know, they inject with what. May Allah protect us from all these things. So anyhow, but there are some crazy people, they love these kind of things. So that the love for the sake of apparent beauty, the love for the sake of apparent anything apparent, or for the lustful desires, for the bed rights, or for the things which happen in private relations in the bed, that kind of love is not love of marifah. That is the nafs love, the love out of nafs. So, but the love out of marifah is, remember our guy who had to eat the salted cake. He loved, he fell into, when he saw nice hijabi mu'mina, his heart started diddig, okay? He started to find out more and more. So first he saw the beauty, okay? But no, beauty is deceiving. After some time, this beauty goes away and the inner ugliness starts to come out, okay, like a volcano. You know, the volcano from outside the mountain is so beautiful. But then when this lava comes out, it burns everything. So there are women and there are men. They're apparently blondie, beauty queens, and the guy Versace, handsome thing. They're apparent. After the marriage, that lava comes out. That's the important thing. We need to gauge the lava. We need to gauge the nafs. How much when the lava will come out, how much will that guy or that lady will become Hulk, okay? How much control they would be able to have on that lava. Will they allow that lava to destroy everything? Their anger, destroy their marriage life, destroy their relation, destroy everything, destroy their children's life. Or no, they will be able to control. Or if they become Hulk, are they going to destroy, make destruction? Or they are going to be controlled Hulk? Like nowadays, they have this Avengers, they have controlled Hulk, okay? So will they be able to control their Hulk, or their Hulk will control over them and start destroying them, and they will not know that they're David Banner or not? So therefore, it is very important for us to know the type of love we have for Allah. Is it traditional love, or for Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or for Imam Hussein? Is it a traditional love, or is it an intellectual love? Is it an emotional love only, or is it an intellectual emotional love? Is it only lust love, or it is a lust intellectual love? Okay, so I gave you two examples. That guy who just loves apparent things, apparent wealth. He loves the wealth of his wife. He loves the beauty of the wife. He loves those things. He doesn't have seen, he does not have gauged the character, the inner, the lava. Okay. How much love of Allah she has. how much love of Allah he has, how much love of Allah, love of Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam he or she have, how much love of Allah and Ahlulbait alayhi salam he or she they have. Is it emotional love because they say their ancestors, their mom and dad, they were crying on Imam Hussein and they start crying on Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Their mom and dad, they were doing matam on Imam Hussein, they start doing matam on Imam Hussein without knowing why and what is the reason, what is the essence of Azadari of Imam Hussein alayhi salatu salam. So these kind of loves, they will fade. Because these are cultural love. These are cultural practices. But when they come out of intellect and out of awareness, and the emotion and the intellect becomes together, then we are talking about Marifat. Then we are talking about never ever betraying our Imam alayhi salatu Islam, the way people of Kufa did. Never ever betray Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the way people of Uhud and the Ummah did after the death of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Never ever betray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the way many Bani Israel they did, and many Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam did, and many Shia of Ali, they call Shia of Ali, and they did. Okay? So, so what we are talking about here is the intellectual love, not the lustful love, the love only for lust, only for wealth, only for beauty. No, beauty plus intellectual direction. The inner beauty is important as external beauty. If you love a woman for her wealth, check out that the Hulk will not burn you and burn your family because of the apparel. Or if you love a guy for a wealth and not for his iman, then don't be surprised. Then don't be surprised that the love would destroy the whole life. So that's why the love which comes out of material direction and not spiritual direction, not intellectual direction, that love is a destroyer love in many cases. Why do you have so many divorces? Because the love is not that love, intellectual love. The love is not finding the character, the inner character of a woman or the inner character of a guy. It's just a self-love. So that love is not helpful for supporting the Imam alayhi salam. Yes, when a guy loves his mom so much emotionally because she begot him, but when spiritually, when Allah wants us to love our mom, intellectually, no, looking at the characteristics of my mom, the sacrifices she made, not because she got me and she feeds me now. Feeding me, loving me, that kind of love is different. But when she taught me salat, when she taught me in every an intellectual thing I need, then that love becomes an intellectual love, strong love, powerful love. Then you never ever give up on your mom. But many times now we see the guys, the girls, they dump their mom and dad. Why do they do that? Because they only got food and drink. They did not get spiritual direction. Had if mom and dad, they have given him or her proper spiritual direction, proper وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُ إِلَّا إِيَّهُ وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا, connection with God, they would never ever leave their mom and dad or dump them. Because their love was superficial. Their love was because their mom was cooking them nahari. Because their love for dad, because their dad was giving them money monthly. Their love was because their mom, their dad gave them money for education and this and that. It was all money. But did the dad or mom gave them spiritual direction, spiritual connection, intellectual directions? So that's where the love is built, intellectual built, spiritual love, intellectual love, and not just emotional love. Emotions, they come and they go. Beauty comes and goes, you see, and the wealth comes and goes. So if a woman is going to get married to a guy because of wealth, tomorrow that guy becomes poor, then what will she do? If she get marries or he marries a spouse because of the beauty goes, then what will happen? This all skin fall down, the hair becomes white, everything goes away, and then what? So that is very important for us to understand the type of what love we need to focus. I don't have that much time. So therefore, inshallah, we will try to continue the type of love which we need to love Allah. Yes, when you love a woman so greatly that you are willing to do everything, regardless of intellectual or non-intellectual. Let's check, are we willing to do that for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, our Imams alayhi wa salatu wasalam, that love, do I have that love? When I say labbaik, I don't say labbaik just to show the people that I am a muwali. No, I say labbaik because it is in my heart that I love my Imams more than my mom and my dad and my wife. Inshallah, we'll continue in our next session. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله الطيبين الطاهرين والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رمضان رمضان यूं कायम है रमज़ान 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 यूं कायम है रमज़ान सदक़े आले मोहम्मद से बाकी है इसकी शान रमज़ान रमज़ान यूं कायम है रमज़ान 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 यूं कायम